Crazies, man. Y'all welcome back to the lab. Lee here. Y'all saw that title too as well. That is right. Diving down deep the Tik Tok rabbit. I do that shit every single time. We about to turn it on, 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 turn it on. We about to turn it on, Crazies, man. Y'all welcome back to the lab. Lee here. You saw that title too as well. We're diving down deep down the Tik Tok rabbit hole. That's right, down the Tik Tok rabbit hole once again. I do all my research for everything that I do on this channel through the internet, and TikTok's one of those great outlets, especially for Mandela Effects, conspiracy theories, backmasking, subliminal messaging, as well as blue beam and stuff I'm gonna start talking about too as well, because I did get some inside information on that. But that blue beam stuff won't be on this video. But like I said, most people's TikToks are different than everybody else's around the world, and I get to bring my feed to you. I also get to bring my feed of TikTok of what I watch to those who don't have TikTok themselves, which is always a good idea. And while TikTok is still moving, we might as well keep doing this, that's for sure. Throughout this TikTok video, you're gonna see stuff from freaking Katy Perry talking to the CIA agent that's about to retire, talking about revelations. You're gonna see a school system. You're gonna see a little bit of Project Bluebeam. And some funny stuff too as well, because, you know, just because we jump down serious doesn't mean we can't laugh with you too as well. So before we get this going, y'all remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and leave me your comments down below. Which one made you laugh, which one made you think, and which one just made you just... So without further ado, y'all sit back with an open mind and enjoy diving down deep down the Tik Tok rabbit hole once again.
What you talking about, Willis?
What you doing, sucker?
How rude.
I know you are, but what am I?
Nanu.
Kiss my grits.
Hey, where's the beef? Go, gadget legs.
Don't be ridiculous.
But I pity the fool.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Malaysia, a really popular myth. It's called kuyang.
What is that?
So people believe that when it goes around, it's only the head, the hair,
and the guts.
organs.
Yeah.
And the organs. And there was a video I'm gonna show you that recently surfaced where they were on a farm and there was like goats. Below it was the kuyang, and it was like slithering on the ground. I'll show you.
I'm pretty sure that's the Philippines too.
It is?
That's a common thing in the Philippines.
Just look, like you see the hair. So this is what it looks like. You'll see kind of the hair, and like you'll see them trying to slither it out.
It's right there, no?
Yeah. Look.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's became so crazy that they're starting to do rituals just so it doesn't attack pregnant women, because that's what it does.
I think the lore of that was she was a woman that had a baby.
Yeah.
I think she was murdered and she lost her child. So because she lost her child, she roams the world looking for pregnant women to torment.
At the early stages, she just doesn't want them to have babies, so she just eats them.
Damn.
One specific video where Apollo 11 just gets back and they're in a press conference. Look at these guys, their body language, how they're speaking for like an hour and a half. They're depressed, like they're saying a script.
They're being very, very calculated and careful about what they're saying.
Right, and their facial expressions, especially Armstrong, is just disgusted. What happened? Before they supposedly went to the moon, they were excited, they were happy. If you look at TV footage before that, they were ecstatic. And now they've just been like on the greatest journey a human can potentially take in physical at that time, and they're just depressed.
Jim!
I'm retiring in January.
You're retiring in January. Hey, Jim! Let's go out with a bang, buddy. Just a figurative one.
Certainly.
So tell me, Jim, I need to know, because I gotta gauge how much I'm drinking this year. What are the balloons about? Careful, Jim.
Go to liquor and wine. You need it by the gallon.
Jim, what chapter of Revelations are we in? Jim, how many chapters are there?
I believe 4.
You know, we never got these UFOs. We weren't seeing all these UFOs all over the world until when?
Atomic bomb?
5G.
I was about to say that.
The moment 5G came around, everything changed. All of a sudden, we're seeing stuff in the sky.
The Pentagon shared a report today, March 9th, 2023, It detailed the likelihood that a mothership is in our solar system, deploying smaller probes to Earth. It also referenced the organic ship that you see above, Oumuamua, as a scout ship.
How long does he have to work for his benefits kick in? When can he take his first vacation? Now you say this is an 8-hour workday, right? But if he start work at 7 and end at 4, that's 9 hours. But what if he don't take a lunch break? Or those 4 15-minute breaks? He should be up out this bitch by 2 every afternoon. I'll have my attorney look over those papers. Oh, and one more question. If a frog had a glass ass, would he break it every time he moved? I'm fucking with you, baby.
We're all being played, I'm telling you.
Here we go, Patriots. Friday, March 10th, 2023. So it begins.
The final takeover begins.
The takeover of America.
By a well-oiled and well-armed multinational group of elites that will cull, kill, and subjugate.
Happening as we sit here.
It's happening all around us.
The other shoe waiting to drop.
It'll probably start on a Friday. The banks will announce a security action necessitating their computers to go offline all weekend.
Digital money will disappear.
They can just steal your money?
Followed by the detonation of strategic electromagnetic pulse bombs to knock out major grids.
What will seem like an attack on America by terrorists or Russia.
An invasion of the U.S.
We all knew it was coming. Look at the stock market. These are all the banks. Wells Fargo customers, direct deposits missing. Stock slump as bank shares face rout. Silicon Valley Bank collapses following run on deposits. Look closely at this list, y'all. Make sure your bank's not on here. Not long ago, we heard that they were going to do this on a Friday, and it's happening on a Friday.
Probably already heard of Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam is a conspiracy theory that claims the government has a secret program that's preparing to fake an alien invasion in order to get more power. I'm worried that there's actually aliens here preparing to make peaceful first contact with humanity, and the government is worried that that's going to make them lose power. So what they're actually going to be faking is they're going to be faking that these aliens are hostile towards us, hostile invaders. UFOs keep making it into the headlines more and more, so it seems like pretty soon we might see where this is all headed.
So that you will actually be sensitized, I call brain tenderized, to ELF technology that can transfer thoughts and insert them into your mind and your body and control your very physiology using scalar technologies.
Is that message to you? Even if I were pollinated and fully, I would admire the unvaccinated standing the greatest pressure I've ever seen. From partners, parents, children, friends, colleagues, and even doctors. People who are capable of such personality, courage, and critical ability are undoubtedly the best part of humanity. They are everywhere, in all ages, levels of education, states, and ideas. They are of a special kind. They are the soldiers that every army of light wants to have in its ranks. They are the parent that every child wants to have, and the children that every parent dreams of having. They are beings above the average of their societies. They are the essence of the people who have, built all cultures and conquered horizons. They are there, next to you. They look normal, but they are superheroes. They did what others could not. They were the tree that withstood the hurricane of insults, discrimination, and social exclusion. And they did it because they thought they were alone. And they believed that well, they were the only ones. Banned from their families' tables at Christmas, they never saw anything so cruel. They lost their jobs, let their careers sink, had no more money, but they didn't care. They suffered immeasurable discrimination, denunciation, betrayal, and humiliation, but they kept on going. Never before in humanity has there been such a casting. Now, we all know who are the best on the planet Earth. Men, women, young, old, rich, poor, of all races or religions, the chosen of the invisible ark, the only ones who managed to resist when everything collapsed. That's you. You passed an unimaginable test that many of the toughest Marines, commandos, Green Berets, astronauts, and even geniuses could not withstand. You are made of the stuff of the greatest who ever lived. Those heroes born among ordinary men who glow in the dark. Remember, you're the voice, and it's time to make it count.
You ain't nothing. You ain't a damn nothing. Take it back. No. Yeah, made you bite that tongue, huh? No. I ain't biting nothing. Why you crying then? Because your mama a bitch.
Schools are doing is exactly what the CIA does with Pixar films and Disney films. They make Bambi's mom die in the beginning. That pain comes a purchase of ice cream. Off that pain comes, I need some more toys. Off that pain comes, I need a bigger house. So they put that pain to make us be consumers, and we need to be a community, not just consumers.
Yo, am I the only one that realized that the Flintstones were the personification of Masons? Which is Caucasians who learned stonework from the original Masons, which were Moors, and then fled to America and became Freemasons, using the doctrine that the Moors had taught them to colonize the land. Barney and Fred Rubble were a part of the Loyal Order of the Water Buffalo. And if you watch the show, you will see all of these subliminals. You will see him, Barney, his wife, Wilma, Betty, all of them going to these secret society meetings. Episodes, they even show Wilma and Betty being initiated into the society. Became full-fledged Eastern Stars, which is the personification of a Mason, just the female version. They even went so deep as to have a Grand Master, or the Grand Poobah, which they called him in the show. And as you can see, he's doing the Baphomet hand gesture, as above, so below. I mean, look at this shit. They had it all over the show, y'all. They even wore the crescent moon and the sun on their hats, which is the personification of enlightenment, or seeing in the dark. And these poobahs, or Grand Masters over the lodge, were the people who led the flanks onto the land and was killing all of the buffalo and contaminating the water so that they can drive Native Americans off of the land. Like it states here, the term Grand Poobah was used reoccurringly in the television show The Flintstones as the name of a high-ranking elected position in a secret society. The Loyal Order of the Water Buffaloes, the main characters Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble were members of the lodge. And like I told y'all, these were some of the same beings that came here and was killing all of the buffalo and contaminating the water, poisoning us, running us off of our land, with the assistance of some of our own people, which are the dirty Moors. As you can see in this picture, they had mountains of thousands and thousands and thousands of buffalo that they were just slaughtering. As it states here, in 1873, the American government killed 1.5 million buffalo in that 1 year alone to starve the Native Americans so they would become more dependent on the American government to survive. I mean, they literally put this shit right in our face. Why do you think these Caucasians call themselves Freemason? Because they were freed from the hand of the Moors who led them over here to us and backdoored us to steal the land. I mean, look at this shit. That's what this order was responsible for. They starved us out, poisoned the water, and led the way for all of their buddies to come over here. And then a few hundred years later, they put this shit in the cartoon.
Come out the door, Cathy. Huh? You know what? I'm coming in. What up, bro? Bro, I can't fight. My mama here, bro. No, she ain't. Yeah, huh? She at work. Okay, yeah, but she about to get off. Get off at 9 o'clock, yeah. Bro. It's 8:15. Bro. We got 45 minutes to fight. All right, bro, but if I get mad, bro, you gonna you get mad, if you get mad, what? Man. Yeah, look at you. Well, fight me tomorrow. I had a bad day. You come back over here, I'm gonna shoot you.
Ooh, nothing like diving down these TikToks, especially seeing all the truth that is now being told in front of everybody's eyes and nobody wanted to believe back in the day, especially the whole alien stuff, blue beam, freaking 5G, schools, how they train all these people in schools and all our kids in schools to just become little soldier ants and to forget about to ask the question of why. And then let alone, like I said, Katy Perry with basically talking to that CIA agent about revelations of what's about to happen, what all those balloons are about, and he says we're basically in book 3 and you only know we got 4, which is crazy to me. Blows my mind. Once again, thank you to each and every one of you that come out here and show support. Love each and every one of you. I do hope you enjoyed the TikTok video, as well as remember to please hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe and leave those comments, like I said, for which ones made your mind just so until then, y'all remember to keep your mind open, because guess what? Those eyes will see everything in front of you. Y'all stay crazy.
You gave us something we never thought we could have.
And what is that?
Another chance.
I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot.